Son, where'd you find this?
That's how you know somebody doesn't respect you. They listen to reply, not to be understood. They cut you off. They minimize what actually matters to you. They laugh at your boundaries, and then they call you sensitive when you try to hold the line. They show up late, they cancel last minute, forget the things you've told them, because in their world, your time, your energy, even your voice aren't a priority. They're just an option. You see, there are two kinds of people: those who adjust when they realize they've actually hurt you, and those who expect you to adjust so they don't have to change. You don't need to be disrespected loudly to be disrespected deeply. Sometimes you'll see it, it's just in their tone, in their patterns, in the silence after you're known. Respect isn't what they say when they're watching, it's how they act when they think you'll tolerate it.
Mantra, slave song, slave ship, rip skin, maybe rip bones. But no matter how close I am, my ancestors speak. They tell me they're tired as a friend on a slack real week. I haven't been getting sleep. Longing to sing until I surpass peak. Until they think we are equal, please. All I want is peace. My ancestors beat drums until their bones would bleed. Begging the generations remember our story.
the plug on Adam 22 and Lena the plug is pulling the plug on Adam 22 and they're getting a divorce. She filed for divorce as of June 1st on her birthday. She said she has no income other than $3,000 that she gets from Adam for spousal support. She's asking for sole legal custody of their child, saying that she has no control over her FO money that she gets, and we all know it's super successful. She also said that the date of separation is April 15th, which is tax day, and she wants half of the studio, which is $1.1 million. Now, we know that he has the No Jumper podcast, which he does without her. It does seem like they are still going to be making money together, as they should, because they did a promo for their new podcast episode, and Lena did comment on it and liked it, which Adam had posted. This is coming like by surprise to some people because we know that they do FO and they share people and everything. So like, what could you possibly get a divorce for? I mean, many other things, but let's talk about this in the comment section. I want to know what your thoughts are. Lena.
All right, just I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Hold up. My bad. Damn. Hey, look. Sorry. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Shit. Ah. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Um, at hey, shout outs to Christina, shout outs to Robin. Hey, look, for everybody who was in here for the last 33 minutes, I'm gonna have to chop this whole joint up. I'm gonna have to chop this whole shit up. Cause basically I just was sitting here talking for the last 30 minutes or so, thinking that I was actually getting anything out the whole time. Nobody could hear a single word that I was saying. Sarah, I apologize to you in advance. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It was my fault. I thought it was you. It was me. I don't know where you at, Sarah. Come back. Sarah, come back. Damn. Damn. Oh shit. I got so I'm gonna have to go since we here. I'll just play the video over again, and we just gonna have to restart this, and I'm gonna clip it and play it from where we actually got into the shit. Cause yeah, my bad. I gotta get Sarah back up here. I gotta get Sarah back up here. I don't even know if she got the joint or not. Damn, man. Shout outs. I appreciate y'all being patient. I did a whole sound check. I forgot that I got the joint on the. Hold on. Damn. Let's see. Do I still got that up here? Is it still up here? Sarah, come back. I got it right. Once I get Sarah back up here, we can actually really get into this. So wherever I begin and I bring her up and I play the clip, that's where I'm gonna chop the video up at. I didn't know. I didn't. Basically, what we about to get into though, and what I was saying, I'm gonna say this. I don't rush through my thoughts. I want to be as detailed as possible because I don't want to leave out any context. I don't want nobody to be confused about my perspective about how I feel about him and her situation, their relationship dynamic, their platform itself. Sarah is my co-host. She was trying to get up here. There she is. She was trying. Hold on, let me bring her up so we can get this show started, man. Hold up. Sarah.
Good morning, and more good morning. Oh my God, I'm about to lose my shit.
Hey, I was like, what's going on? And then look, you know what's fucked up?
Tell me, talk to me.
For the last 30 minutes, it was my fault. I was talking to myself for 30 minutes.
Sorry, I'm not. Excuse me, I'm laughing.
It's funny. It's funny as shit. It is.
Okay, cool.
Because all right, so look, I have a mute feature on 3 different portions of on my board. So
Right.
I had mute on one of my, and I didn't know it was on mute. So the whole time I'm thinking I'm talking and nothing. So
Oh my
I
God.
could hear you. You couldn't hear me. It took Robin and Christina. I hope is it Christina? It took them to tell me they couldn't hear me, and I'm like, hold on, let me look around real quick. It's all my oh shit, my shit's on mute. So
Thank you. Thank you, Christina. Thank you. Yeah, thank you for the listeners. Thanks, audience members. And that sometimes that's what it takes. You know what I mean? That's important. We appreciate the listeners. We appreciate the audience members because without them, we wouldn't be on. True.
that's a fact. I
So
appreciate.
thank.
I like the bloopers though. Them bloopers be funny as hell though.
Yeah.
Mm.
And as I said, because I'm such an expressionist, I don't hide. My facial says it all. And I'm sitting back going, okay, there's not enough Botox, there's not enough duct tape, take it easy, stay off camera. Because I don't want you to see me angry. Because I'm like, okay, never mind. It is situated, it is sorted. And I'm excited because I actually did my read up. So I'm in your hands and no more audios problems.
All right. Ding, ding.
Good morning,
So
everyone. Good morning.
this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna officially start this now, man. I'm gonna play a clip for y'all,
Okay, sounds
and
good.
we're gonna chop it up. Let me bring this up on the big screen real quick for the people. I'm gonna start it back over for those of you who are not familiar with it.
Good
Okay,
morning.
let's see
The
what we.
Aussie way.
Lena the plug is pulling the plug on Adam 22 and they're getting a divorce. She filed for divorce as of June 1st on her birthday. She said she has no income other than $3,000 that she gets from Adam for spousal support. She's asking for sole legal custody of their child, saying that she has no control over her FO money that she gets. And we all know it's super successful. She also said that the date of separation is April 15th, which is tax day, and she wants half of the studio, which is $1.1 million. Now, we know that he has the No Jumper podcast, which he does without her. It does seem like they are still going to be making money together as they should because they did a promo for their new podcast episode, and Lena did comment on it and liked it, which Adam had posted. This is coming like by surprise to some people because we know that they do FO and they share people and everything. So, like, what could you possibly get a divorce for? I mean, many other things. But let's talk about this in the comment section. I want to know what your thoughts are. Lena, the plug
All
is.
right, there you go. So, I mean, you said you did a little research on your own digging. I'm gonna let. Hold up, my bad. My apologies. I'm gonna let you get the floor. Uh, your initial thoughts on
Oh,
what
you're going
you
quiet on
think.
me.
You got me. Can you hear me? Yo. Am I coming in? Can the people hear me? Can the people hear me? Let me know. Let me know.
I don't know. I don't know.
Hold on a minute. All right. All right. It's on you this time. Hold up. This is what I'm gonna say while she try to get her audio fixed. The first time that I opened up, my first impression was I appreciate the hustle, the grind. Um, I'm not mad at anybody who finds a niche and it works for them. You can't really blame people like Adam 22 or Lena for taking a certain route. If it means that you gotta debase yourself in front of hundreds and thousands of people to do it, if that's what you're willing to do, then that's on you. But personally, I I don't agree with it. I think it's of poor taste. I believe like whether or not you
I
want
don't
to
know.
accept
I
the
don't
truth of
know.
that,
I
the
don't know.
reality is
Why are you giving me such technical issues?
you are responsible. You are responsible directly and indirectly for the material that you put out here to the general public. Period. It's no different than a basketball player or a boxer, right? A lot of kids aspire to be boxers, football players, et cetera, et cetera. I mean, like it motivates you. It it gives you a reason to be somebody. You've never had anybody inspire you to want to be a poet or be a singer. I think we've all had inspirations before. This is no different to me. You know what I'm saying? So when I see people like this, I ask the question, and I'm asking the general public, what has Adam 22 and No Jumper, what have they ever done for the community? What has their content done for anybody in a positive
Oh,
light? What have you really contributed to society that enlightened people, that made them want to be better women, made them want to be better men? I'm only talking about the platform itself right now, just to give you my take. We're gonna get into all of it. These are just my initial thoughts. As far as the relationship and the marriage and all that, that shit was doomed from the very beginning. It never had legs to stand on. It was going to fail eventually. I'm surprised it lasted this long. Um, I see you got your audio fixed. I'm gonna turn it over to you. I'm gonna let you get your balls off. We're gonna peel the legs back. You got it.
okay. Yeah, morning, guys. Okay, when, as I said, I looking at them, like, like we're talking Blink, the Blink Blink guy, the singer,
No, Adam. Hold up. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute.
and she.
Adam 22 is not a singer.
Uh,
Adam 22 is a porn star. Adam 20, Adam 22 is a porn star, and he is he owns No Jumper. No Jumper is basically like a podcast slash like Breakfast Club type of a platform. Nah, he
Podcast, yeah, okay.
yeah, you didn't dig enough because He's not.
Okay.
He's no singer. He's far from a singer.
I,
That
you know, yeah.
so basically, what I'm gonna let you go ahead, do a little more digging. I got you. Adam 22's platform promotes nothing but sex, drugs, violence, hypocrisy, humiliates people. I've never seen or ever experienced a show. I can't even sit and watch none of it because I feel like I'm gonna get a STD just watching platforms like his. I could understand if it was raising teenagers and it was raising kids to be good Samaritans and it was putting people in positions to be better human beings, but his niche is really nothing about anything other than drama, controversy, gossip. So I believe the noise that you hear in the background is either my fan or something that she's around in hers. But I, as a content creator, I don't understand how anybody supports him, but I do understand it because you got a lot of broken people, a lot of horny people, a lot of traumatized people, a lot of folks who are damaged. Their upbringing wasn't the greatest. A lot of people have short attention spans. They can't get dopamine or get gratification from anything positive. Everything has to be filled with drama. Um, so like in that sense, I absolutely understand it. If you are one of them people or them viewers that when you turn on YouTube or Instagram and your timeline tells on yourself, then he's definitely for you. Like if you scroll and all you got popping up on your timeline is people getting shot and killed or getting robbed or stabbed or some crazy stuff like that, then that's probably your platform. If your timeline is filled with OnlyFans models twerking and shit like that, that then I could, yeah, like everybody got their preference. So that's how he's able to do what he do. But I challenge anyone to show me a piece of evidence that would support him having the backing and the support that he does. Please, has he ever talked to Farrakhan or Jesse Jackson? Has he ever sat down and had a president with I said president? Has he ever had a conversation with Obama or sat down with someone of any type of righteousness? His content is catered and tailored towards people who are hurt, people who are trying to be adults but they're not grown yet. Because ain't no way in the world that you will find amusement or entertainment in what he does at all. Now, are sorry, can you hear me?
Yeah. I'm okay. Let's if you don't mind, go back. When she is filing, and it's interesting the timeline. Looks like which it is. She had pre-organized it or pre-staged it how do you finalize your divorce on your birthday? You know what I mean? Like that says and screaming help. And then was it she wanted to do around the tax time? Who does that? I'm sorry. I'm just like I'm fathomed by it all. Like this is just like it's another plot, another sick, sad, twisted, manipulative way of just extortion on both ends. And I like the fact that you said, what has Adam contributed to society? We both know there's nothing. You know what I mean? It's all image. And the sheer fact that he's got his own podcast, which, as you know, he's putting people down. It's a power trip. It's narcissism to another level.
I've
And
covered.
he's a,
I've covered. I've covered him on his show at least 5 times that I can count, and it's never been good. Never.
I believe it. Actually, I believe it. Like as I said, I just like the sheer fact that OnlyFans, yeah, like don't get me wrong, it's a good platform, obviously to make money, but we know what that it's not a good credibility. There's other ways to make money. There's other ways to make money. You know what I mean? Like that's an image where you don't want to be proud about. Well, that's me though. You want to be proud of it. But hey, it's LA. Anything and everything goes. I shouldn't say that, but it's just how it is out here.
Look, I'm not knocking nobody for their lifestyle.
Mm.
If you want to be an adult actor or adult actress, cool. But I have a gripe with people like this who promote this lifestyle as if it's the American way.
Yeah. Normal.
And
yeah,
and then everybody is listening and watching it like, well, if they can do it, then I can do it too. Now you got more kids waiting till they hit 18 so they can jump in the industry. You got more people becoming this mush of what they used to be, all because, hey, Adam 22, Lena the Plug, you're having TV competitions about who gets to sleep with your wife.
Yeah.
Adam 22 co-signed on his wife doing an internet show, and the winner of the competition got to have sex with his wife.
Okay, nah. This is not what was that show they had a little while back with Demi Moore? Remember that movie where she had to sleep with some guy for $1 million? Do you remember? Oh my gosh, it's on the tip of my head. Tip of my
Striptease?
Yeah. As I said, that's another LA way. You know what I mean? Like, she was put in a position to earn money. Well, she was put in a position for a choice. Do you do it for the money, or you do it for, you're going to lose your credibility. So with this Adam 22, the sheer fact that, which it is, she's selling his own wife out. No right mind would do that. You know what I mean? Was he intoxicated? Was he on drugs? You know what I mean? Filed for divorce. Yeah. Look, as I said, once again, it boils down to is watch me, look at me, look at me, look what I can do, and how far I can get away with it.
I question the sanity of people
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
because
Yeah.
here's my thing: like y'all be so fucking judgmental, right?
Mm-hmm.
But when it comes to really holding the right people accountable, y'all ain't nowhere to be found. Because how the hell is somebody like him and her multi-millionaires? How is somebody like him able to interview all of these black men, profit off of them, and he don't even like black men? He don't even like himself. He don't love himself at all. Looking at his, think about his character. Think about everything he's done. This man not only works with his wife in the adult industry, but he watches her do content with other men in the adult industry. What type of man is that? What type of example is that for the internet? For anybody that consumes that kind of content anyway. But
Yeah.
you quick to judge somebody who only got one view. They only got two views on their channel. You quick to judge somebody who ain't got that many people supporting their channels or whatever. You got all the smoke for them, but y'all the same ones that's watching his wife get her back blown out by BBC. The same one that's talking about black people, setting up black people, organizing and instigating fights between black people on his platform. His whole platform need to be sanitized.
And the thing is, why is he allowed to get away with it? Why? Now, as you know, if okay, I'm gonna pull out the race card, I'm gonna pull out the color card. Now, if a black man did that, oh, you will be shut down in no time. And this is what pisses me off because I'm like, with that type of status and that type of caliber, he shouldn't have to. He doesn't need to be making that type of content. You're selling your own wife out for sex. The state of mind, you have to be on some serious drugs or you have to have some serious mental health issues because you don't do that. You know what I mean? And, I hate the fact that that's the LA norm. It is not the LA norm. You know what I mean? It makes my blood boil and it's just wrong on so many levels because how is he getting away with it? Who is he paying off? What feds does he know? You know what I mean? Like, yeah, as I said, who I know there's people behind the back end. There's a cut. You know what I mean? I know there is. Because the sheer fact that he claims to be a supposedly YouTuber, or you call him, or he's a content creator, that ain't no content creating. That's actually disgusting, and it's just distasteful. And what the image is he's setting, especially for the younger generation, especially the ones that don't know any better, like the ones that they live off social media. You know what I mean? They're gonna look at that and they're like, well, if they can do it, so can I. And as you know, we're so infected in this world and society that everything, if it's on YouTube, like I said, the average children or youth, they don't know any better. Socials is all they know and got. They do everything and everything. If it's not on the socials, that's their news. And it really, really, really sickens. Like I said, if I cross my path with him, I'm not afraid to give him a piece of my mind because it makes my stomach sick because I'm going, okay, you have all these followers, you have all this industry, I don't know how it's getting backed up. You're getting away, you're selling out your own wife for money? Nah, that's not healthy. And the image he's sending out there, nah. It's wrong. It's wrong on so many levels, and it upsets me because the longer that I'm out here in the US, or longer I'm out here in the States, it seems to be okay. And I'm thinking, dude, where's the kickback? Who's getting the kickback? It has to. Money talks. Money talks. Oh, I think the clock is ticking in. Okay, hold on. Let me. It's just wrong. It is just so wrong. And they're probably out somewhere in the Hollywood Hills, some beautiful mansion, creating this. Like, I know, yeah, that they have to be on something. There has to be a kickback. You know what I mean? I know the neighbors don't like that. You know what I mean? LA's supposed to be conservative. Really? Who is he paying off?
Well, look, if you knew the metrics and you was looking at your analytics and it displayed, well, it's nothing but this group of people following based off. I don't do it because I would go crazy looking at them analytics. So I just don't look at it. But majority of these creators, they base their content off of what gets the most attention. So if people are clicking on sex and drugs, and that's what they're gonna keep putting out there. I don't care. I'm gonna talk about whatever the hell I want. Algorithm like it or not, kiss my ass. I create my own algorithm. He knows his market. The question is, do people care enough about that? Do they really understand? Do you know you're being manipulated? He knows you horny. He know you ain't got no girlfriend. He know you ain't happy in your marriage. He know you secretly hate black people. He know you secretly are bisexual or this, that, and third. That's exactly the reason he puts out what he puts out. And he can laugh all the way to the bank by that big ass Olympic sized pool looking over Hollywood or wherever he is from and do whatever the hell he please because we are in a society that doesn't care enough. You you got something that most men wish they could get, a wife. Most men won't have one or get one. You got one. You let her do whatever the hell she want. You let her live how she want. You brought evil into your household, and you expected to walk off into the sunset. I don't, and I said this early in the stream. I don't feel bad for them. I feel bad for the children because the child is the one that's going to suffer from it in so many ways. Because, quite frankly, they are horrible parents, as far as I'm concerned. Your child is going to either, damn, I don't want to say it. Your child is going to either unalive themselves from the embarrassment that you brought to them, or they're going to end up like a Jaden Smith, or they're going to end up like uh Gabrielle Union's son, or they're going to end up like one of these Nickelodeon kids, homeless on the street, drugged out because the sins of the father and the moms. Y'all failed as parents, but you failed as husband and wife first. Hold up. Try to unmute it again. Yeah, I don't know what happened. I don't hear you. It just something in the water. I don't know what it is. It's always something. Every time I try to do these things, sometimes it be days where the audio be messed up or the visuals be messed up. For some reason, I can't hear you now. You can hear me, but I can't hear you. Yeah. Try to, I don't know, maybe go out and come back in. Yeah. Um, you know what's sad and pathetic and hilarious about this? I'm not really even sure how they met, right? But if they met doing porn and doing that type of content anyway, and they said, "Hey, I'm an adult actor, ha ha ha. I'm an adult actress, ha ha ha. Let's make money together. We can fall in love. Um, we can create a dynasty, going from bedroom to bedroom." And they actually thought that that would be the best foundation to create a life off of.
I did a new one for a while.
That's fucking hilarious to me.
Asked for some new cards, but
Like, who actually would have thought in their right mind that
he just bought like
it's like you meet somebody that's married and you start having a relationship with them and you think everything is going to be fine and dandy. No, my nigga,
whatever, dude.
you cheated or you
Like
coveted
anything,
somebody
he
else's
did this.
partner. God don't like
Yeah.
ugly.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, well, that's what I was thinking.
So true.
Hey, I was made
Like, you know, the it's at the end of the day, it's about the children. What example are you setting? You know what I mean? Like, this poor child is going to lose, which it is, which you do. You lose your identity. You don't know who you are. We're in a fast-paced society. We're in a different stage where image is everything.
Yeah, I literally don't even know how to find it. That's for us if I can send this card.
And you're right. God doesn't like ugly.
Where'd you go for that? They won't do it the place I told you before. They said they're backlogged, but you can chat. They said we'll do it. Yeah, they said they won't do it anymore. Can you just ship it in directly? It's a PSA or whatever? Maybe. It just seems like such a weird shipping process. Oh, I found it. Hey, that's the AI. Like, I'm like, oh, that's why you use AI. We got a little background. Like, you know, like this little map over there too. This thing is like 5 minutes of Oscar. Yeah. Yeah. You're going to the end. This big old, it's like this big. So that's a cool thing right there. It's like off. I really need to have like a setup, like that's just all the lights are there all the time. You just go, you turn it on, and go. Yeah, you know, that's the way to do it. Have your own little studio.
And my bad, I was on mute. I was on mute. I did it again. I was basically to summarize what I said. Adam 22 and Lena the Plug are the most satanic couple I've ever seen on the internet.
Oh,
Maybe they're in the top 5. I'm pretty sure there's others that's probably above them, but by far they're one of the most uh wicked people I've ever seen on the internet. Everything about them, it's like the sin just kind of just oozes off of them. It's like
demonic. The demons. I'm telling you, the longer that I'm out here in LA, there is so many people like that out there. It's like this underground cult that goes on. Like, I'm telling you, I'm walking around and I'm like, there's this type of energy or vibe. And yeah, I can't explain it, but yeah, the sheer fact. Okay, you want to go image? Why does he need so much tattoos on him? You know what I mean? I don't understand. Like, it's good to have some type of artwork, but he's covered, like literally. And I know there's different parts of the world. Okay, I might go off topic. There's like some cultures and some religions, actually, that is actually like a representation. For them, it's actually, I know it's an image, and I know they're doing it as to kind of like, look at me. Because people talk about if you have these tattoos, it's like an icebreaker. But yeah, it's demons. I call them, I shouldn't say this, but the modern day demons.
anybody who models their relationship based off of them, you deserve everything you get. And it's so irresponsible. Don't know how anybody had any respect for them whatsoever. You decided that you was going to procreate, like that's your business, but you decided that you was going to procreate, have kids, and then now she wants a divorce after she done basically then got ran through by the entire industry. And your dumbass, you thought that was going to keep her there. You felt like if I let her sleep with whoever she wants, she won't leave me. You thought that was going to work. You thought by controlling the finances and allowing her to explore outside of the sanctity of marriage, that would make the marriage grow fonder. And then you are the same man that has a platform where you try to have conversations with people about anything involving life, but your life is nowhere near in order. Let me tell you something about them tattoos. Them tattoos, they cannot hide them demons. That's what you're trying to hide. You're trying to cover them up. You can't. Your life is a reflection of exactly who you are. That woman didn't respect you. Ain't no way she could have. She respected you enough to mooch off you and live off of your resources. But she didn't love you, bro. You went in You went signed up for a boxing match to defend the honor of your wife, the same man that you told her and gave her consent to sleeping with. You got into a paid boxing match to fight this very same dude that you said could crack your wife, then got beat up by the dude. The very dude you let have sex with your wife got you got beat up by him. You embarrassed yourself, her, your kids. You embarrassed me, and like I don't even know you. You embarrassed me. Because ain't no fucking way in the world my wife is gonna be in the industry. First of all, she's not gonna be showing her body off like that on the internet. She's not gonna be like if you even fantasizing about other dudes, it's a done deal. Like that whole thing was just trash. That from the very beginning of y'all meeting to getting here, all of it was trash. That's why I say it's hilarious, it's sad, it's pathetic, it's sickening. But these are the type of people that y'all watch. You got your bill notifications on for them and everything.
But he's found his audience at the end of the day. You know what I mean? Like he's been able to find. Yeah. Look, I'm full agreement with you because yes, for your sanity levels, your dignity, there is no credibility. You know, it's disheartening at the end of the day because that's just how, you know, certain people, unfortunately, they look up to them. It's a horrible, horrible, and a poor representation at the end of the day, any right mind. And I love the fact that you said it's the tattoos. It's a cover up. He's hiding. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, there's manipulation, narcissism, and it's scary because unfortunately there is people out there they do look up to him. Any right mind will run. Any right mind with, you know, in the right frame of mind will just kind of look at and go, no, it's wrong. But yeah, and it unfortunately it's the norm. It's the norm. Not in ours, like anyone who's sound right or in a good headspace. But yeah, it's just, you know, who does that? Sell your own wife out at the end of the day. What are you trying to prove? What are you trying to get at? You know what I mean? What's the A game? You don't do that. It's supposed to be the love of your life. You're supposed to be protecting her. It's supposed to be comforting her. It's supposed to be a safe space for her. And then something happened where she snapped and she flipped the switch. She's going to take advantage of it. She goes, that's how you treat me? Well, okay. I'm going to use you as my resource and I'm going to milk you for what it's worth.
This is who people get their advice from.
Yeah, exactly. Like internet and the socials, there's that, you know, sometimes, and as you know and I know, they could, which it is, they're playing into it. They're playing into it. And they're getting away with it at the end of the day. So who's paying who? Where's the kickbacks? How's he getting away with it? How's she putting up with it? You know what I mean? Any right mind, any woman would be like, no, I'm out. But hey, she's milking him for what it's worth. You know, she knew she was doing. You know what I mean? Those dates, why very specific in those dates? And the poor child, oh my gosh, oh boy. Ooh.
Well, she tried to leave before, but you know he did everything in his power.
Yeah, control.
It's like it's people like him.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think she was ever his speed. I think he barked up the wrong tree.
Okay.
I think he used his position
Mm.
to get someone that was out of his playing field.
A weak person. Oh, I shouldn't say weak person,
Well,
but like someone, a yes person, a yes lady.
no, I'm saying he's the weak person. He just a corny dude with money, and he bought her, and she didn't really have any issue with prostituting herself out
Okay, I
for
see where you're going.
what she can get from him. But he didn't have no cojones. He didn't know how to control her. He couldn't. So he conceded to all of her demands and desires, and the relationship was probably holding on by a thread the entire time. He just kept on throwing money at her and throwing different penises at her to satisfy her. And she had a timeline on when she was going to leave that situation. That's why he would get offended by anybody who called him out for being a weak person, for allowing his wife to do the things that she does. Because ain't no real man of God going to move like that. It's clear that he's not, though.
He thinks he is God. You know what I mean? That's the thing. He thinks he's on his own pedestal. He thinks he's, you know, he's on his own throne. I mean, he thinks that money and, as you know, power just pay everyone off or anyone off. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, there's no morals. There's just they're too far gone. You know what I mean? Like sick, twisted upstairs, and you know, we don't know. As I said, we know there's drugs involved. We know there's alcohol. You know what I mean? Definitely there's narcotics. Definitely there's, you know, some alcoholism in there, because no right frame of mind would do that. If you have that much power and that much money, and I like what you said earlier, what have they contributed to society? Like, give back. LA is hurting right now. You've got that much power, put it to good. Start up a foundation for any area. You're not going to miss a few $1 million. The city can do with that type of money right now. I mean, but as I said, it's just, at the end of the day, it's just a sad, sick, twisted way of living. It's all control. Yeah, and she's tried to get out before. I mean, you know, who's to say he's probably drugging her, you know what I mean, in order for her to stay. You know what I mean? Sedating her, you know, slipping something in her drinks, probably poisoning her food. That's the thing. We don't know what goes on behind closed doors. You know what I mean? And he's definitely paying someone off. Yeah. It's just there's too many loopholes. It's sad and sick, twisted way of living. Not for me. Not for me.
If you want to know what not to do and what to stay away from, both of them are perfect examples of it. Because I wish you would tell me you want to sleep with other people and be married. You can. We won't be married no more. Them papers will be waiting for you, nice and crisp, fresh off the press. I'm not going to argue with you. I'm not chasing you down. I'm not going to convince you to stay. I'm not Jodeci. This ain't the Backstreet Boys. I'm not Justin Timberlake. I'm going to let you go and do you. Be where you want to be with who you want to be with.
It's a look. I don't know what it is with the Californians or the LA It's just a different way of life. There's a, and I've always said this, and I hope you don't mind me sharing this. There is this dark, they called this the city of angels. Oh, I don't. I call it the city of devils, because there's a darkness and there's a dark cloud that puts a hold on people. If your mind is not right, you get sucked in. As I said, this is another topic for another conversation, for another talk. I could share you my stories of what's actually happened to me. Because when I'm walking around saying, and I hope you don't miss that, they're not right. This is not normal. What's wrong with these people? Like, the more stories that we talk and discuss, there is something in the energy, and definitely I feel the water is poison out here, and everything's all about money at the end of the day, and who's controlling who, and who's got the authority. It's so sad. And because LA is such a hard city to live in, unfortunately, there is this predator mentality, this power trip that goes on. It sickens me. I look, oh boy, that's another topic. But and I understand why she would stay in that situation, or I understand why she's obviously trying to get out. But yeah, we don't know the true story. We don't know as I said, you've done your homework. You know what I mean? But yeah. And if you're filing, your paperwork, it could be in Beverly Hills, the opulent areas. I know that there's always a kickback, always. This city is just built on a scam culture. That's how I look at it. That's how I scam, and there's too many schemes. But yeah, it's just, as I said, there's a darkness in this city. I can't explain it. People look at me and I go, I'm speaking from truth. And it's not until months down the track or years down the track that go, oh, you were right. I go, yeah, I'm not sleeping underneath a rock. Like, how many? Yeah, as I said, we'll leave that. You get the gist of the idea.
Yeah. My final thoughts on this whole situation is, I'm not surprised. I knew it was coming. I knew it was inevitable. You cannot build anything off of sin. You cannot build anything off of discord and dysfunction. And it wouldn't have mattered if it would have happened 30 years later. It wouldn't have mattered if it happened yesterday. Don't matter how much money you accrued over time. Doesn't matter how successful you became off of the market that you successfully incorporated into your life. This type of stuff will always catch up with you every time. So you can enjoy the pleasures of it as long as time allows it. Eventually, the tab comes for everyone. Period. And it's not just in Cali. That weight, that heaviness, that darkness, it's everywhere. They're just one of many adults that were too lazy to find other ways to market themselves. Because as far as I'm concerned, you got to be one lazy person to lay on your back for 30 minutes to make money. You can't do nothing else.
It's unethical as well at the end of the day. It's morally not right. You know what I mean? But yeah, as I said, there is plenty of ways. Like, this is the land of opportunity, a land of, it's what you make of it at the end of the day. We'll leave it at that. You know what I mean? It's what you make of it. You know what I mean? Depending on your circumstance and your situation. It's who you are in here. But yeah. Oh my goodness. Whew, as I said, you got my mind and my head and oh, like whoa. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
you said you was thinking of Adam Levine. I'm like, oh,
Yeah, oh my gosh. No, I know. I was way off. Sorry. I apologize for that. I was like, what? I'm like, no.
then you seen them tattoos, and it was like, oh, you talking.
Yeah. It's just, as I said, I don't know. For me, I like tattoos, but to a certain extent. It just throws me off. I don't know. To me, that's screaming help. I mean, it's just, yeah, it's too much going on.
Yeah. But look, I'm glad you could make it. My apologies again. Shout out to the people, man, because
Oh my gosh.
a lot of y'all was
Adorable.
here at the beginning. Because
Yes.
I'm gonna have to cut like 40 minutes of this whole shit off.
Oh my gosh.
But at the end, we still cook at the later portion of it, and I ain't mad at it. I'm glad that we can do this. Shout outs to
Yes.
Christina, Robin, and everybody else who pulled up.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to start doing sound checks.
Yes. Thank you. Please.
I'm just
Because
gonna have to chill and wait until you pull up before I
yes.
start. Yeah.
Yes. And the interesting thing is, for me, as I said, I remember I was saying to you earlier, I go, we need to do sound checks. And when I kind of said, and I thought, oh no, don't not say or do anything, but I just know, because there's always technical issues. I don't know why, it just does. And then I know, as I said, I don't know about you. Are you a Mac person or are you a PC person? Sometimes that doesn't help. I'm sorry, that can. And are you a Safari or are you a Google Chrome?
Right.
So are you a PC or Mac? Give me an idea.
PC.
Okay, PC. So you use Google Chrome.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm a Mac girl and I use Safari. Now that I know this, okay, I am going to jump on the Google Chrome because I'm on my Google Chrome now. As such, I haven't signed into the Streamline. I just use the link.
Safari works too.
Yeah. I know it's working before. Yeah. No, as I said, that's why I was like, oh. But yeah, okay. Maybe it was just the mute section. Oh, sorry, the mute button. That test your mute buttons, like that stuff. But hey, we persevere. We got through it. That's the good, and that's we're troopers at the end of the day. You know what I mean? That's all it is. Because these conversations and these shows, it's important. I love the fact that the audience they're here. They're sticking it out. So yeah. Okay. Never mind. We'll leave it at that. Okay.
Now we good. We about to get up out of here, but
okay.
You have a blessed one.
You too. Have a good day.
To everybody, y'all enjoy the rest of your afternoon.
Yes.
And I'll see a lot of you guys later on. So y'all be easy and do me a solid before you go if you don't mind.
Push the goddamn button.
Peace.
Peace.
Mantra, slave song, slave ship, rip skin, maybe rip bones. But no matter how close I am, my ancestors speak. They tell me they're tired as a friend on us like we're weak. I haven't been getting sleep. Longing to sing until I surpass peak. Until they think we are equal, please. All I want is peace. My ancestors beat drums until their bones would bleed. Begging the generations remember our story.